This is what remains. A place to muse, a bit of a dojo. Big, big plans, you could say. Yeah, cockblocked by the same paperwork, Same misconceptions of consolidation. Same worn out, walking all day. Looking like... Anyway, keeping it real. But it could be, it's so construed. It's a DIY place, That's where I'm going with this. Same problem. Hey, even I'm tired of saying it. I think I was tired the first time I said it. And this museum is, if you're not familiar with the term muse, to speak a thought out loud, to work it out. If you're even watching YouTube, it's called a smartphone. You can look up what this is called, And I digress. I was telling the story of how this even came about here and all of that. And I was like, well, how do I just start that out of context, When, the story here is, intruded with public perception nonsense, accelerated consolidation of information. It's like the example of InfoWar, only this time now I have a proper information warfare. Now I have a proper microphone without a issue. So, as you can see with the static buildup as well, that's because I'm close to a microwave transmitter. And that groovy. Anyway, enough of the semantics. I was talking about the befouled actions, gossip, and 2.5 years of one person's opinion or story based on. It's kind of, this is the point. That's where I'm still contemplating how to properly even bring what I was about to record into context. Don't you just hate when that happens when you're developing on the fly? And you're normally good at scripting, but you're like, hey, fuck it. Normally at least have a little notepad, off of them basic subject matters and what happens. Official business gets ignored. What the fuck that flash was? That's what happened. Official business gets ignored. Alright, thunderstorm. And I've just got battery power, basically. Speaking of which, the kid that burned this place down and nearly killed me the past 3-4 times now. What am I supposed to do? It's a minor. And he's telling me one of 3 things, effectively, from what I can gather. He's either wants to kill me, or other people want to kill me, want to jump me, or he wants this to happen, or someone else does. So I guess it's 4 basic things it could be. Right. So this in mind is how I was doing the story. The history, Reader's Digest. It's 427. After staying in the worst kind of house, paying $10 a night, well, it should have been about 2 weeks. And it's not a whine. There's no whining here. It's not the first time. And actually, PayPal is more the direct first skip, taking the money the very next day I registered it. Yeah, jolly good for everyone. Meanwhile, I'm like, eep, don't anyone get in the way of this. Please, because everybody gets in trouble somehow, I know it. This is the only thing we gotta put on. It's like what it came down with even the other dude that was supposed to be for just security and watching his house over winter while he was supposed to be going to jail for public intoxication. And he never did. If that right there doesn't scare you, if that doesn't, man, kid, what the hell, get out of here. You know, like serious. That's kind of what I was trying to boil it down to, right? So the kid tells me he's street orphan. I was telling the story on the last video. I already brushed upon that, right? So it turns out he's not. So I meet his brother, his mother, in the fucking first place. The videos are already there. Sanctuary attack or something. So, you know, put the cardboard back over the glass with duct tape, basically. I got some nails and his brother brought a hammer and we put the bitch back together. I actually took scrap pieces because the whole thing had been ripped apart. And at that point, it's getting so cold. I went from checking on the kid like every 3 nights to checking on him like every other night. I'm like, alright. So I'm like, if it's not going to be warm enough in the attic for him, he's like, no, it's warm enough. Like, alright then. Well then, that's cool. But you know, you gotta make sure these are turned off down here, because I keep turning them off and I come back and you've got them turned on. And you could you could burn this place. You can't be doing that, you know. If you're gonna turn them off, and if you're gonna be gone for like more than 5, like I would say, 5-10 minutes. Like literally, if you're running the store, it's fine. Hell, I would turn it off even then. Frankly, myself, I'd never leave those fuckers running. Fuck no, that's stupid. But he gave me a bit of an argument, as you can tell. And he ends up burning the place down after like going cuckoo. Yeah, after talking about all this shit too. You know, like trying to kill, blah 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 blah. Someone's trying to kill you, I could kill you right now, and no one would even know. Will you be my da 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 da? I'm like, the hell you want, kid? He's like talking this weird song, and I'm just like, about to go like, kid. First off, did you just say that? He said like, mommy, mommy, no, he said daddy, daddy. I answered, mommy, mommy, is what I answered after he just gave me bullshit. How's that for a fucking answer? Freaked him out. When, leave me alone. This is after the fire. Yeah, this is after he runs away a few times. He keeps stalking me. Meanwhile, international custody battle, and kid, get out of here, you bother me. You already fucking basically tried to kill me once. You already thought I was dead once. You went in there with Brett to find out. Didn't know I had left very early that morning. And was already done with my coffee and already onto the library at that point. When your brother informs me of what's occurring, that's not a completely seal. Child. These parents even said, kick his ass, and I will if he starts anything at all when he gets out at 21. If he